put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
Terrence Howard. Every time I think about joining the Illuminati, I just think about it. The money is tempting. The money is tempting. Oh, sorry. Hold on for a second. It's tempting. You know, when you're in a bind, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate. You know, you may do some things, strange things for a piece of change. You know what I'm saying? Taryn Manning out here talking about she drinking a golden juice. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking about it sometime, but I'm like, ugh, it probably ain't gonna work on me anyway, because I'm just too real. The devil don't live here. He can't live here. This is not a host body. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, back in the day when I was suicidal and stuff, that's when you know the demon is in you. You're a host. But once it's out of you and you free and you live in light, it can't live in you. So I can't even go to the dark side if I wanted to, just for a day. You understand? But Terrence Howard, and there's a lot of people. He out here he done joined forces with Monique and everybody else that's coming for their damn money that Hollywood owe them for the things that they allegedly had to do. Whether it's consensual or non-consensual, whether it was bribery, you know, all that stuff that Harvey Weinstein is locked up for. Now, somebody had to take the fall, okay? And if women gonna go online and say that this man with crater face, Harvey Weinstein, liked to, you know, push them on the bed and forcefully eat them out while they was bloody, to me, that's a ritual. That's a covenant, you know? But hopefully Terrence Howard ain't had to do no things like that. But let's hear from him. Okay, let's go.
Get rid of the unions. SAG has done nothing. Check this out. I made $12,000 for doing Hustle and Flow. And then on top of it, with Paramount, instead of putting my name as Terrence Howard performing the songs, they put performed by DJ. Well,
so we had to cut that short. I didn't know it had copyrighted music on it, but it's not enough. Okay. But listen, he filmed Hustle and Flow. He said he needed to pay his rent. He took the money from Paramount, got paid $12,000. I want to know how much Taryn Manning got paid. I really do. I'm interested in that. I'm going to get her on the show. Believe me, I'm going to get Taryn Manning on the show. And he said it was such cutthroat business that not only did he get paid $12,000 for a movie that made millions of dollars, because, you know, they make a ton of money off of Black content. Black content is where it's at. You can ask me. Now, he wrote the songs for the soundtrack. And instead of him getting the royalties from the songs, they said the songs belong to the character. Not a real person. A character wrote the songs. Now, normally there's a screenwriter. A screenwriter is not a character on a movie. Then there's a songwriter. A songwriter is not a character. That's a soundtrack. This music publishing. But Paramount used his lack of education, lack of knowledge of the business, and basically paid that $12,000, okay, to play a pimp, pimped him on the movie. He was playing a pimp on and told him, like the hoe he was, to get the fuck on. Go out there and bring me more money back. And he did that. Now, I ain't seen him working here lately. It's been a minute. And when things get a little dry, I'm telling you, it happens to everybody. It happened to me. When you down to the last $2 in your account, you start thinking and you start pondering. You're going to go all the way back to the first nigga that took money or owed you money, whether it was $5, and you going to debate on whether or not you should call them, because you need that right now. You start cutting off, you know, subscriptions, all types of shit, some services I didn't even know they was charging me. I'll never forget, like when I filed for bankruptcy this year, man, I had like, it was like $2,000-3,000 in subscriptions. That's, oh my God. No. They need to get rid of that. You start consolidating, pulling shit together, tightening shit up, calling people for money that you knew they ain't have from the get-go when they asked you for it, and you told them you probably didn't need to run you back, but now you're going to need that right back. That's what he's doing right now. That's what Terrence Howard doing right now. I'm gonna need you to run that back, partner. I'm coming. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. It better be there when I get. I don't want to hear you ain't got it. I ain't got it neither. You know, there's a writer's strike. There's an actor's strike. And he said in this clip too that the union has done nothing to help them. So they're paying these fees and they only prioritize certain actors and actresses that are big budget. The hell with the rest. We're just going to make sure that you got medical and dental in case something happens, or insurance, and you can file complaints with us. So basically, it's church. The union is church, okay? We're just going to pray for you if something happens, but you make sure you throw these tithes in there every Sunday, same time. And so now, you know, he getting creative where he can go. So he done launched a lawsuit against Paramount, and he asking for 20 years worth of royalties on Whoop That Trick, Whoop That Trick, Whoop That. I was like, you know what? I ain't even mad at him. Monique doing it. It's a lot of them doing it. The problem is, where you going to get the money at to sue? He probably entering pro bono. It's the cost of money to sue. You got to have that money. And then you going up against Hollywood lawyers. And they got your wine. They can probably give to me to give out, and then I got to debate whether or not it's content for y'all, and what's the motive behind it. You know, all wine ain't good wine, but my duty is to y'all, so I really can't judge it. I have to let y'all just judge it. You know what I'm saying? And so Terrence better be quiet out here. He better leave these people alone. Monique only won with Netflix because they knew. She ain't got nowhere with Hollywood yet, you know. So them laws that apply to Hollywood don't apply to a Netflix, because Netflix damn near put Hollywood out of business. So Hollywood and Netflix don't go together. That's why Tyler Perry just made a deal with Netflix. And they wonder why people ain't jumping on these movies. My husband was just saying the other day, Chadwick Boseman died as the Black Panther of a Marvel movie with only $2 million to his name. And most of that went to medical bills. Having cancer is not cheap, bruh. No money. Top actor right now was going to come right under Denzel, if not be bigger. $2 million to his name. That man probably got all of $500,000 for that role. That's why Michael B. Jordan out here producing his own damn movies. I don't blame him, because if you want the money, you got to be the producer of it. You can't be produced. Okay? You got to do the fucking. You can't do the taking. You got to do the fucking. Moving on.